Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's a new week. And I am out this morning kind of early hunting a cow that we've lost. And we had a heck of a windstorm and then a little bit of rain over the weekend. And so anyway, we're just kind of trying to pick the pieces up and put everything back together. We had this cow that we pushed up on that Texas flat last week, and she was missing her calf. And so she came all the way back down, and we saw her calf, but her and the calf didn't ever get back together. And so back out here this morning, I'm sure they got together eventually, but I don't know where they are. So that's how we're starting the week and how we're starting our day today. We got lots of riding and moving, doing a major move this week too, and so it'll be a good week, and I hope you enjoy the video. Well, we spent about 3 hours looking through things and trying to find tracks and checking water and everywhere else, and did not find that cow. So we're moving on to our next project of the day, which is to be bumping some cows up this highway and get them off this pasture and into a fresh pasture. So that's what we're going to do the rest of the day. Okay, well, we got a little group of cows gathered up and we are headed down the country. Only got maybe 30, 35 cows to move today, so not too bad, not too much of a big day. Oh, I can hear something bawling behind me. I rode right by it. Better turn around and go find it. Oh, sure enough, 2 cows hiding up in here. There's one right there, and I can see another one right here. We'll go get it too. Boy, I about rode right past those dang things. All right, sorry for the wind. Kind of a cold, windy day. But our bunch split in 2, and the little bunch I have here, they came out and got on this highway, and Wayne has the other bunch back in there on the trail. So that's how we're going to do things today, I guess. Okay, I found that cow that we're missing. She's right here behind me in these trees. I'm trying to be kind of quiet. I'm going to sneak around her, see if I can get her back out on the road and head her up the road. But okay, she's right here in front of me, and Wayne is down the country a little ways, and so I called him, and I'm going to see if I can get her started. She might run. I don't know. We'll see. And she might not, but I don't want to lose her right here. So I don't know if you can see her or not, but I'll point to where she's at. She's right there. Anyway, I don't want to put very much pressure on her. She's got her calf with her, which is great. She didn't have her calf the other day, so oh man, what a relief to find her right here. If we can get her out on the road, we're going to take her up and put her in this pasture. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to sit right here and wait for Wayne to get here. So maybe just a little backstory on how that happened this morning. Jaden drove up in here last night to check water and saw her track and the calf track out on the road. So on our way out to move cows this morning, we decided we'd drive up in here. Jaden went to work on fence, so I drove up in here and cut her tracks and tracked her around for about 15 minutes and found her. So anyway, that's how we got here this morning. I know it's been kind of all over this video has been a little bit all over the place, but anyway, that's how things kind of went. Okay, she hit the road and went up the road, and Wayne is right behind her. So I'm gonna grab a truck and trailer and go open the gate and get her where she needs to be. Here's the gate she's supposed to be through, so looks like she went through, and I'll go pick Wayne up. All right, all the cows are where they're supposed to be. Hey, good morning. It's a new day, and we've been kind of doing odds and ends most of this week, getting a few cows that have been missing back to where they're supposed to be, but today we are starting a really big move, and we're going to move quite a few cows, about 10 miles over the next 3 days. We've got to gather everything up first, and so anyway, that's why it takes 3 days, because we're going to be gathering. We've got cows scattered, and anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Got pretty good help here. Robert Nilsson's come back, and he's helping us today, and Dwayne and Jaden and me. And then we'll pick up a few more toward the weekend that'll be helping us. But that's what we're doing today. And anyway, ought to be good. Ought to be a good few days. I am riding Boudreaux today, and he's had about 3 weeks off. He hurt himself, got a little kind of a puncture that on one of his back legs that got some infection in it and swelled up pretty good. So we've laid him off for about 3 weeks, getting that all healed up and better, and so he's ready to go today. He feels like it too. He's got a lot of energy. He's ready to go. Starting to gather up a few cows here. Robert's bringing them along. We've got 40 or 50 that we need to move to get with our big bunch. Probably need to move these 7 or 8 miles today just to get them up where the big bunch is. So that's what we're doing. We're gathering quite a few cows along this part of the country. But man, what a beautiful day. Been really windy and really cold here actually all week, and today it's still cold and a little breezy, but it's much nicer. Oh!
How long have you been growing that beard, Dwayne? Forever?
The last time I shaved it off was 87.
87, huh? Wow.
I just trimmed 3 or 4 inches off of it yesterday. I was going to the temple and I thought, maybe you ought to give it.
Okay, cows are moving good, and I'm going to go back and get the truck. And on my way back, I wanted to just answer some of the comments that we had this last week. There's some really good comments. Boy, we appreciate those. Thank you for commenting and saying super nice things. And anyway, we just really appreciate it. But the comment or question was, it asked if we get sore when we ride, like saddle sore, when we're riding these big days and big miles. And no, but I gotta say this. I mean, I do get sore, but it's not anything like it it was maybe when I was not in good riding shape. And when you get in riding shape, you can handle that a lot better. And what does that mean? It means that you're just used to the way the horse moves and spending lots of hours on a horse. So you do get calluses or riding marks where you probably shouldn't get calluses. At least I do. And you kind of get toughened up a little bit. Just the constant riding. It does depend a lot on your equipment. So your saddle makes a big difference, and your horse. A horse makes a big difference. If that horse is stumbly and abrupt and not a smooth traveler, it can be such a long day. And so honestly, that's one of the things that we look for in our horses, is a horse that can travel smooth and is easy on you. If you have a horse that's hard on you, it's going to be really hard on your body. And so you got to take all those things into account when you're selecting a horse. So yes, those long days can be a little bit hard on you. Again, just a lot of that just depends on your saddle, your tack, and your horse. And honestly, like, it's also really hard if you got a horse that's just, I don't know, not with you. If they're watching everything or acting up or being stupid all day, man, that makes for a long day too. So, but you do get in good riding shape and you get used to it. And once you're used to it and you're not getting sore all the time, it can be super enjoyable. But anyway, thanks for that question. That was a great question, and one we actually think a lot about.
Hyde, what did we find?
A scorpion.
No, there's been lots of them out today, huh?
Yeah.
What you got there?
Quite a few of them.
I'm gonna.
Woohoo.
Hey, good morning. Day 2. Out gathering stuff up this morning. And we're way down on the very end of that winter range, the upper winter range, and getting stuff headed the right direction. So just getting around cows and getting around tracks and starting to push things north. Anyway, got a good crew out here today, and we're gonna spend the night tonight out here, and so that's always fun to spend the night, cook good food, kind of relax a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes today. Well, we're gathering up some cows. I've got a few different groups now heading toward the gate. I just rode the very back side of this pasture and didn't find anything. Got around all the tracks, so I'm headed back up to where everybody else is. I'm riding Duke today. And Duke is our horse we got out in Nebraska, off the Pitzer. And boy, is he good. He's a 6-year-old gelding. He is something else. Pretty dang nice horse. Probably one of the nicest horses we've ever owned. Okay, getting everything together. We're gonna start our big push up out of here. Pretty spread out.
Alright, we got a big bunch out at Point Lookout. Got Jaden, Robert, of course. We're glad to have him back. Didn't take much video coming out of there. We were kind of chasing calves around and didn't have time to video.
Hey. All right, pushing cows down the road and decided this would be a good time to pony Mesa a little bit and let Trayson ride him behind these cows. So that's what we're gonna go do. All right, got him going. Put him to work. It's kind of how we like to start these colts. Get them behind the cows where you're just poking along and give them something to put their attention to. Then figure out what their job is. You can see old Mesa, he's doing great.
Chef T.
How do you like your fries? How do you like your fries?
Crispy.
Just opened it like 2 minutes ago.
You think this will be it?
I don't think so.
What do you think, JB?
Based off the crunchiness level last time, I think it might be a little more crunchy this time. Maybe not all the way, but we're about to find out.
Oh man.
So you can see,
Did you grab a
see the
spoon?
discoloration on it. It's getting there.
No, but there's one right over there.
So all he needs is a spoon.
Stayed nice and dry last night.
Look at that water in there. Canvas cutter. Heck yeah.
Can't beat it.
Got rained on a little bit last night. That storm right there.
All right, breakfast. A little rain last night. All right, final day of this push. Gathered up cows down here. Rained pretty good last night. Anyway, gathered up some cows here. Trayson and Jaden are going a different way. They got a big bunch, and we're headed to the gate. Nice cool morning though. Cows are ready to move out. Got Robert and Stephanie. That'll be a good day. Starting to gather them up now, and it's starting to rain. So we might be getting wet, but that's okay. We're not going to complain about it. Trayson and Jaden are coming in right up here at the top of this flat with another good group, so we'll have a pretty big bunch, I think.
We're about to get wet, I think.
It's about to get western.
I don't know. I think it's coming this way, but about to find out. I don't got my slicker on. Neither does Baker, so I don't know. It's a pretty dark cloud, though. We'll take it.
Okay, got all the bunches together. Kind of thick. We're having a hard time digging them all out of these trees, but we're getting them. Boy, we are almost to the gate. 300 or 400 yards. You can see the dust of trailing way up there in front of us. Got a little bitty calf up there that was just born maybe 2 days ago. Kind of having a hard time getting him lined out. All right, Stephanie's kind of tending one little calf right here that is blind, believe it or not. This little white-faced calf. We've been pushing him for a day or so and just figuring out what's going on with him. But it's just interesting to watch him. But if you watch him, you can tell he can't see. That's his mother right there in front of him. Boy, is she a good mother. She's just taking care of him and bringing him along. Yeah, I'll give you a better look at this little calf that can't see. Must be able to see a little bit, but boy, not very well. If you watch him walk, you can tell he's just feeling the ground and listening. His ears are just perked straight forward. He's just listening for his mom. Oh boy, got some thunder cracking behind us.
So these cows will stay in this pasture for the next little bit. It's good grass and water, so should do good. That was a long ways to get them up out of that Point Lookout place, but we did it.
It is super cold out here. We're back to get the truck. We'll see what happens. Grayson lost his hat. We gotta go back and pick it up.
Oh no!
It's all the mud.
Let's go! Woo!
This is bad.
Hey!
Yeah, this is big for you in San Juan County. We still got snow on the ground. Summer's almost here.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.